Wow. This is all just waterfalls. Fucking gorgeous. Oh my God. If you guys have done any hiking in Vermont, up anything somewhat tough, you'll know there are no switchbacks. You go straight up the fucking mountain. That's how it will be. End of story. That's why, even on the long trail, if I'm hiking up a 2,000 footer, it's still a bitch. Bear Mountain, Langway Mountain, probably a couple others I'm missing. Tough as shit. Been considering the whole time whether to put microspikes on. I think I'm starting to get to that point. I'll see you guys further up. One more note before I continue up. I just looked up off to the left. Look at all those birch trees. There's a birch forest. If you guys are ever hiking and you see this, be thankful. This tree is quickly becoming more and more endangered and rare to find. Oh, chipmunk. Very sensitive to temperature changes. And with climate change, these things are becoming harder and harder to come by. That's why it's essential. Parks like these, Green Mountain National Forest, this little slice of it around Dorset Peak, Dorset Mountain, they're so essential. Also, comment below. So, if you guys have ever been up north in Vermont and tried to hike Camel's Hump, you'll know that first off, that mountain's a bitch. Second off, it's really out there and it's really pretty. Really an epic hike, especially if you take it from the south. I did a 5-day journey with my buddy Brian on the long trail. Longest continuous hike I've done on the long trail, which was 72 miles. Longest hike I've ever done. And we pulled off a 17-mile day on Camel's Hump. And I will tell you, I have never been, well, with maybe the exception of the Adirondacks hike on our last stint, also with my buddy Brian, I've never been more exhausted in my entire life. That mountain kicks your ass. But that place is considered to be a state park, like a national forest, Camel's Hump National Forest. I would love that forest to be reclassified as wilderness, which gives it a few extra protections that regular national forest doesn't get. If you're thinking Vermont, like hike through Glastonbury Wilderness. You've also got the what's it called? John Patel, the Patel Wilderness. Whatever, you have Mount Horrid and Worth, that straight up cliff. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then Breadloaf Wilderness. Hike through any of those and you'll know what I'm talking about. It brings about, like, there's a different smell to it. It smells more wild. It feels more out there, more unforgiving. Camel's Hump has a similar feel to that, which is why treating it and designating it as a wilderness, I don't think is such a bad idea. I'm gonna pin a vote in the comments below or in the video description of if you guys believe Camel's Hump State Forest should be reclassified as wilderness. Comment below. I really like this mountain better than Equinox, which is only a hop and a skip away from here. It's like another 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive, and you're at Equinox. This mountain's actually part of the national forest. So, just by that factor alone, it's better. Even better still, knowing that there's a fire tower up there with some probably kick-ass views, even with this overcast today. Try out some kind of cruddy weather hiking, guys. You might find you see views you never expected to see. I didn't start this hike with many calories in me. Oh, it isn't easy. But the great thing is, it goes straight up the whole way with small pauses, kind of like where I am out right now. And then straight back down. All right. That goes up the mountain, and this goes down the other side. That's where I just came from. Only one way to go to get up. Hey everyone, it's your boy Connor from Backcountry Barista. You find me here at the top of Dorset Peak, Dorset Summit. Which, funny enough, in the video is showing right side away around. My eyeballs are seeing that sign backwards. But yeah, we're up here. There's still a fire tower I have to go to. I wanted to save that for until after I did this because I figured the fire tower is going to be even more glamorous. But I think I'm going to throw another layer on pretty soon. It's starting to get a bit brisk. Maybe I'll wait till I get to the bottom of the tower to do that and then head back down. But I figured this would be a nice, easy hike. My legs are still really sore from just Thatcher State Park and then just not really resting properly. After that, oh my goodness. Whew, hygiene kind of goes out the window when you're in the woods. But yeah, I'm going to finish this up. Oh yeah, and I started this hike kind of on low calorie, hungry. So I figured I could only handle something like 7 or 8 miles up a somewhat significant mountain. And that would be basically it. And I think I'm about right. Couldn't do anything more extreme than this. And I was thinking about doing the Putnam Ridge today, but I want to save that for a nicer day. I figured this will actually be pretty sick with the fire tower, although limited visibility, especially when you get up high enough up in elevation on a rainy, cruddy day like this. It starts to the mountain forms its own ecosystem almost on the summit. And so it's really misty up here. Though I bet you if I went a couple 100 feet lower than this, it wouldn't be like that. So I'll see you guys at the tower. Well, this is the tower. I thought there was going to be something to climb, but that's okay. There's this beautiful spray. See you guys on the next hike. Never mind. There's one more thing to climb. A little seat up there. I'm going to be right there in just a sec. There we go. This is the real highest point. Up this little hunting perch. This is epic. I really want to do some bow hunting. But Native American style, respect every part of the animal, all that bullshit. I'm not going to waste anything. They all have some sort of look up what the rituals were from back then. So I respect the shit out of nature, But the reality is, we eat meat, Things are killed. We just got to do it with respect, I think through American Coffee Trip, eventually I want to really help livestock. I want to have really support charities that help livestock, especially cows, because you treat the cows well, they become buff-ass creatures roaming the beautiful green grass across the fields. I'm talking about those upstate New York cows. And then you kill them, right? When they're ready or whatever. The meat tastes fantastic. The milk they produce is fucking phenomenal. And those cows live the best damn life possible. More shit like that, Fuck Purdue. Fuck Purdue. Looking at you, fuck Purdue. But anyways, I don't know how that way, but just, well, I guess because I'm on a hunting perch. And I do a decent bit of archery. Not in recent days, but I would like to really get back into it. Wow, there's nothing to see up here. Woo! Old and on. Okay, now I will see you guys in the next mountain. Maybe in the next video. Who
knows.